Today we are discussing the recent controversy surrounding Yati Narsinghanand, who has been accused of making derogatory remarks against Prophet Muhammad. This has sparked protest and led to legal actions in various parts of the country. But more than the legal and political aspects, we focus on the ethical dimensions that arise from this case. Let's dive deep into what this situation means for ethical governance, public order, and responsible speech in a pluralistic society like India. Provide some context. Hyderabad police registered an FIR against Yati Narsinghanand following his derogatory remarks. Political leader Asauddin Owaisi filed the complaint calling for his immediate arrest. This led to protests in cities like Hyderabad and Amravati, some of which turned violent. The situation also highlights a past pattern of hate speech, as Narsinganand had previously been jailed for similar actions but was released on bail, which he has now allegedly violated. Now let's break down the ethical concerns that emerge from this situation. As future civil servants, understanding and navigating these ethical conflicts is crucial for UPSC GS4 answer writing. Here are the key issues we need to focus on. First is freedom of speech versus harmful speech. While freedom of speech is fundamental right, its limits are often tested when it crosses into hate speech. Yati Narsinghanand's comments raise the ethical question of how far freedom of speech can be extended when it starts inciting violence, hatred, and communal disharmony. Can a balance be struck between protecting free expression and preventing harm to communities? This is an important question when dealing with constitutional ethics. Second is violation of bail conditions and accountability. Another ethical issue here is accountability. Narsinganand was previously jailed for hate speech and now he seems to have repeated the same offense, violating his bail conditions. As responsible citizens and for future public servants, it's vital to uphold the rule of law. When leaders and influencers flout the conditions of their legal release, it questions the efficacy of our legal system in enforcing accountability. Third, protest and public order. The protests that erupted following his remarks, especially in Hyderabad's old city and Amravati, brings us to the ethical responsibility of maintaining public order. While peaceful protest is a democratic right, the ensuing violence led to injuries among police officers and damage to public property. The ethical dilemma here is how to ensure that voices are heard without compromising the safety and well-being of others. Civil servants must balance the right to protest with maintaining peace. Fourth is a role of religious leaders and ethical leadership. Religious leaders hold immense influence in society. When figures like Yati Narsinghanand make inflammatory remarks, it questions the ethical role they play. Shouldn't their platform be used to promote peace and harmony? Ethical leadership in any domain, including religious leadership, demands responsibility in actions and words. A breach of this responsibility can deepen communal divide, creating a fractured society. Ethical role of media and social media platform. This is the fifth ethical issue. AIMIM has asked the police to notify social media platforms to remove the hate speech content. This highlights the role of media ethics in curbing misinformation and communal tensions. Media platforms must act swiftly and responsibly in removing harmful content, but they must also navigate the fine line between censorship and free speech. So, what does Supreme Court has to say on this issue? Asauddin Owaisi pointed out that the Supreme Court had ruled that law enforcement agencies should take suo motu action against hate speech, meaning they should act without waiting for complaints. This ties into the ethics of public service. As civil servants and members of the judiciary, it's essential to act proactively when upholding constitutional values like secularism and equality. Ethical governance means not waiting for the complaints to emerge, but being vigilant about potential threats to societal harmony. Finally, what will be the impact on diplomacy and international relations? We cannot ignore the global impact of such incidents. The Haramain Sharifain, which is a mosque, two mosques actually combined in Makkah and Medina, they have condemned such incident. The Haramain Sharifain called for international action to promote communal harmony. This brings us to the ethics of diplomacy and international relations. India's image as a secular, peaceful country is at stake when religious tensions flare up. Ethical diplomacy involves not only handling internal conflicts, but also managing the global perception of how we deal with communal harmony within our borders. What could be the conclusion for a UPSC aspirant in this issue? In conclusion, this case involving Yati Narsinghanand is not just about one individual or one community. It touches upon broader ethical issues that are vital for civil servants to understand. Balancing freedom with responsibility, maintaining public order, enforcing accountability, and practicing ethical leadership are pillars of a well-functioning democracy. As UPSC aspirants, these are the lessons you must take forward, not just for your exams, but for your role in society. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more ethical analysis of current events. Until next time, stay informed and stay ethical.